Hello everyone and welcome to the world of the International Fab Talks. Fab Talks is connected with creating social awareness. When we were youngsters, we weren't aware of these kind of sessions called as the World Suicide Prevention Day or something connected to suicide. We were very young. We didn't have access to the internet, nor our elders spoke about it. It was a hush-hush affair if anybody committed a suicide in our colony. But today, we'd like to rise above all the traditional thought process and be more progressive. Let us speak openly about the topic suicide. Why do people commit suicides? Is it just because they're unhappy with life or they are asking for help? I'm sure from my end, if you ask me why do people commit suicide is they need help. They need people to come and support them. And when they don't get support, that is the moment I think they decide or they finalize to take away their lives. This is my personal opinion, but I'd love to know the opinions and the views of other guests who are on my show called the International Fab Talks. Dear friends, we have with us Mrs. Leela Ramesh, a very close family member of the International Fab Talks. She's always stood by me from day one till date, and that's a blessing in disguise, or it's a blessing from the Almighty, not in disguise. It's a blessing from the Almighty to have with us Mrs. Leela Ramesh. She's always been kind and supportive for all the initiatives that we've had on the International Fab Talks. She's never said no to me till date, and that's a blessing. And it's a gift, I guess, from Leela ma'am. Today, she's here with us to share her opinion and personal experiences, which she has, seen through these decades of experience, I should say, that she has seen people around her, maybe. I don't know what she's going to share today, but she's going to share something very important connected to the World Suicide Prevention Day. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session, dear.
It's a privilege, Crystal, every time to come on this platform and air my views, my humble views. World Suicide Prevention Day. It's not about focusing on the problem, but it's about focusing on the solution that we have for this epidemic called suicide. I'm quite alarmed to know that World Health Organization, according to its statistics, has stated every 40 to 45 seconds a suicide is happening. It's quite alarming. What is the cause for this? No, there is nothing unsurmountable in our life that we need to take resort in suicide, thinking that suicide is the solution for this, which is not. It is actually multiplying the problem. The pain does not go away by dropping the body. No, people need to be educated about how committing suicide is like taking off our jacket when it's icy cold. In severe winter, if we even take out our jacket, how do we feel? Do we get comfort or do we get more biting cold, harming us? No discomfort. That is how it is. Our body is like a jacket, no, by wearing which through the medium we can surmount any problem that we face in life. Actually, there is no problem. There are only situations that come in our life that come and go. Nothing is permanent. No, from very young age we need to introduce children to this knowledge, the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge about life itself, the spiritual knowledge that can stand them in good stead throughout their life, because challenges are part of life. They are bound to face challenges and they need to be equipped in the society to face those challenges very bravely, very cleverly, skillfully, smilingly. No, which of course in my childhood I did not have. No, although I had parents and grandparents very much aligned to spirituality, very religious, but still I feel this practical knowledge and counseling was missing. No, I remember the time when I was studying in a co-education school as a high school student. My mathematics teacher called me katte, that is donkey, in front of all the boys. I was, red with shame. Until today, I have not been able to forget. After decades and decades, I have not been able to forget. The teacher might have forgotten. He has said something, he thought it was his right to say anything to his parents. Or my own parents who compared me with others, who compared the marks that I had scored in the school with others. Look at them, how beautifully they have done, and you are scoring so less, making me so feel so incompetent. That should never happen to these children of the present generation, so that they don't get into depression. No? And sometimes the depression may also give way for aggression in children. That is the reason for juvenile delinquency and all this taking place. No, I wish we had that kind of education given to our parents, our teachers, which was not there. They were unaware. They were not, knowingly harming us, but they did not know any better. So now, first and foremost, our responsibility is to see that our children grow up with more resilience. And it is from the support of parents, teachers, and all others, elders around in the society, that they can get this courage that nothing can really give them the status of being successful or unsuccessful. It is up to them to find their own potential and to bring out their potential. Our job as parents or teachers is to just support their potential and be with them, come what may, without judging. This is very, very important. Be non judgmental because every child is unique. Honor your child, that is God's gift. You are a custodian, you may be a parent, grandparent, teacher, but they are God's children. This is my first appeal to everybody. And then the second one, when we come to adolescence or in the middle age, there are problems about relationships, about career. We think that is the end of life. So what if a job is gone? Jaan hai to jahan hai, you have your breath, you are living, you are alive. We need to be grateful for our breath. If I'm still alive and I'm kicking, I should be able to do anything. That kind of valor we need to really inspire within ourselves if we are not getting it from outside. I mean, we are older. As young children, we need it from others. But as we are older children, adolescents, or even in the adults, or even in middle age, we have to find that strength within ourselves to find it. And in old age, this is another problem that is, very rampant today. That people are old age, people are lonely. They don't have the support of their children. So everything has changed. Society has changed. Loneliness bothers them. Why? Because they haven't found a purpose to their life. They have they have depended on their children for their happiness. They have dependent on so many things, external factors for their happiness. When it's no longer there, they go into depression and they go into loneliness and they feel my life is useless, which is not so. So the earlier we find a higher purpose in life, know that the higher power is always there guiding me, guiding each and every living being, then there is no way for depression or for suicidal tendency. You know, even then, even after coming to this, I'm on a spiritual path. I have a spiritual guru, but even coming on to the path, I still found myself suicidal at one point of time. No, there are three things that can bother us. One is our health issues, the other one is finances, the other one is relationship issues. I don't know if there are any other miscellaneous things that can bother us. But at one point of time, I remember I had severe arthritis problem. I could not even turn from one side to another. I had to wake up my husband in the middle of the night to turn me from left to right. I could not do it myself. And I would feel so guilty bothering him at the middle of the night when he's deep asleep. That is the time I remember telling him with tears in my eyes, please consider euthanasia for me. I don't want to live like this. I would rather cease to be than be a useless vegetable. There was a time when such was my helpless cry, the higher power did come and help me. Within 28 days, there was a hospital set up right in front of my house, Ayurveda hospital. I got the best of treatment. And within 28 days, I could run for a marathon. They made me so fit. That is the power of prayer, power of helplessness. Like Draupadi did, she surrendered to Krishna, and Krishna did come helping her. No. So when nothing was, finally surrendered to the higher power, faith in the higher power works. So I would like to say this to everybody, small children to adults to old age people, always believe in higher power. The God who has created us will never ever let us down. That faith needs to be strong and our effort needs to be strong, and we need to have that valor. No? That resilience in our mind, come what may. This breath is very precious. This human life is very precious. I can have been a cockroach, I could have been a mosquito, I could have been any lower creature. We have come from that. Evolution is from that. But now I'm in a human body and I can do any kind of sadhana with this body, because only with a human body we can do moksha sadhana. Once we have that bigger perspective of life, nothing seems so fearful. Mm. So that is the kind of resilience I really want, especially the youth today to develop. So what if one relationship fails? There are 7 billion people plus people who are there out there. Why do you have to lose your life for that one person? Drop that, because so many love stories are happening and breaking, and people are losing life. And why give so much importance to your marks and rank and peer pressure and the labels? Nothing matters. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Like whatever people say it, but you believe in yourself. You have your own unique purpose in life. This is my message to adolescents and children. It's not that you have to be disobedient to your elders. Being obedient at the same time, believe in yourself. That balance we need to find. And for older people, I tell them, please find a purpose. At whatever age, we can find a purpose in life. Prepare yourself for that. Don't think your children will stand by you, your relatives will stand by you. Nobody will stand by you. Probably everybody will stand by you. Everything is possible, but one power definitely stands by you throughout. That is the higher power, whatever you call it, God, Guru, whatever you call it, the Guru within yourself, the strength within yourself. Believe in that. No? So, this would be my message on this World Suicide Prevention Day. I would appeal to everybody, never ever give up your life on account of a problem that is temporary. Everything is changing. This situation also changes. There are 4 ways to overcome a problem. One is knowing that Viveka, everything is changing, and accepting some things don't change. This is how it is. Once that acceptance comes, then also you will move above that. No? And then the third one is valor, bringing out the lion within you. So what? No? I'm bigger than the problem that I am facing, and it's not permanent. And the last one, the most powerful, is the power of surrender. Surrender to the higher power. After you have done all that you could, the only way to come out of any challenge is to surrender and just sit and pray and see the miracle unfolding. We never give the divine a chance to work for us. We think we can do everything on our own. Definitely, we need to put our 100% effort, and nothing seems to work. That is the time to surrender and sit back and see the higher power, grace flowing into our life. So value your life, the human life, and please spread this message to others. And also, please take refuge in many of the helplines that are available. Many organizations are doing wonderful work. I heard something like Lifeline, somebody in Ravindra Singh or somebody. So, like that, there could be many organizations. Let human values manifest in each one of us. Let us help ourselves first, and let us be there to stretch out our hand to others. Can we do that?
Yes, dear. Thank you so much, Neela ma'am. It was really very nice. You shared that so well. You shared your personal experiences as well. Thank you very much. And you said, like, if you cannot solve anything, accept it. And even after accepting it, also, if you still cannot, bear the pain and the trouble that's trauma in your mind, surrender it to the Almighty. The Almighty will take care of it. Like, believe in the unknown, believe in the higher power. That is really one thing. If you cannot do anything, just sit, pray, and leave everything to the Almighty. Automatically, I think it will solve. Like it has happened to in many cases in my life as well. So when I cannot solve something, I just leave it to the Almighty. Whatever's to happen, let it happen. Keep me prepared for whatever's going to happen. So then that automatically dissolves and solves, in a very nice way. That's a very good point you've shared, ma'am. And you've shared many, many experiences And you've also spoken about the senior citizens, they face loneliness. And you've also shared this that the senior citizens should find a purpose in their life. They shouldn't be like dependent on their children or on anyone. You find a purpose and you can survive. This is also a beautiful message to all of those middle-aged people who are entering into becoming senior citizens very soon, and also for the senior citizens. That's really very, very nice. Even about children, shared your school experience as well. That's really nice. Thank you so much. And you remember that after so many decades as well, right? Yes. So this is what you shared with regard to your school. We would love all the young school children to understand that no matter who tells what to you, your peers, your teachers, your parents, if they hurt you anywhere, don't take it to heart. Okay? Just listen from 1 year and let it go off to the next year, or write it down in a journal, or speak to a counselor, or speak to somebody and let it out. Do not bottle it up and keep it within you, or do not think of ending your life. Life is beautiful. The Almighty will, when it's time to die, we will definitely leave this world, right? Thank you so much, Leela ma'am. I'm really happy the way you shared that with personal experiences as well. Thank you so much. You've given us also some statistics. You've also said, like, even you mentioned about like love failure. Even if there is a love failure, there are 7 billion more people. You can choose someone from there, the very best will come to you. The right kind of person will enter your life. And this is also one thing. The first person you fall in love will not be the person who's going to be there till you die. That is one thing. Earlier it used to be, but now the times have changed. In case if you are not okay with your spouse, don't kill them, don't kill your life. I mean, don't take your life, not kill your life. Don't take your life. That's what I'd like to say. You get that point, right? So that's really nice, ma'am. Thank you so much. It's it's really a pleasure to have all of you share the journey with us. And many, many thanks. All I can say is thank you, Leela. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dear. Looking forward to many more interactions with you. Thanks. Like what we are doing on the International Fab Talks, stay connected with us. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to International Fab Talks. Prioritize peace, and above all, you feel that you need help, connect with a professional or connect with a non-professional. No worries. Connect with somebody. Don't bottle up your emotions. Don't keep all the thoughts in your head. Write it down in a journal or speak to somebody. Reach out to us. Reach out to the right kind of platforms. If you'd love to reach out to the International Fab Talks, you'd love to share your story confidentially or on the platform for the public, you're most welcome. We will share our details in the description. You can connect with us through our email or WhatsApp number. We would love you to live a beautiful life, because life is really a gift. It's a one-time gift. Stay blessed and stay connected.